Hi, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at you on another episode of Running With You. And today we got to run about this clip I came across, and it's been going viral, making its runs on social media. And it's this little chick, man. She went all the way to the Philippines to get some bundles of hair from the people from the Philippines. I'm talking about cut it off their head, you know. Now, I'm guessing that, she sells hair and she's going out there to get her bundles and she cutting out the middleman like Alibaba and all them people that just, send it to her and she getting it herself. And that's more profit. She on some Frank Lucas shit. I can respect that. It's a hustle. You know, she she see a market that has a high demand and she trying to supply it. So I can't knock it. Now if she gone out there to get the hair herself, now that's another story. I don't know. I mean, sure, does it make her, smart for, go and get it herself? Because she probably getting it very cheap, go and get it herself, whether she, trying to flip it or whether she trying to use it on her own. But without further ado, let's go ahead on and get into it because a lot of people have a lot of things to say about this video.
Come take a look behind the scenes and let me show you what 100% real raw hair looks like. This is 100% raw Filipino hair. I didn't order this from a warehouse. I didn't buy it wholesale. I flew to the Philippines myself and sat in these women's homes and collected this hair with my own hands. As you can see me cutting the hair right here. Single donor, one woman's hair, unprocessed, no chemicals, no factory, just pure raw hair straight from the source. Majority of the vendors that you guys buy hair from, they have never even touched the hair that they sell you. I've touched every single bundle. I was there. I paid the women fairly. I funded their children's education. I invested in their lives. This is what my brand is built on. Real raw Filipino hair is not going to cost you $300 or $400. So if someone's selling you raw hair at that price, it is not raw, point blank. I met a girl yesterday.
Man, these bundles be coming from everywhere. The Philippines, Brazil, Peruvian, like all type of places, man. And I think a lot of people are making a big deal about this because when it comes to black people, we always say, man, they, trying to look like us. They getting our, hairstyles, wearing cornrows, wearing dreads. They trying to cosplay as us. They trying to, they culture vultures. You know, all these things that they say other races do to try to emulate us. Whether it's the Asians, cosplaying hip hop, whether it's, certain white people might get dreads or, certain white people might try to take our, slang and then flip it and have the black scent when they speak, but with their dialect. Like it's just a whole bunch of things that we like to call out, but yet we going all out our way to go get some hair from somebody else to put it on us, you know, going doing all that, and they be saying, oh, white women trying to get thick to have their body frame look like black women's bodies and getting BBLs to try to look like black women's. Like we always try to say all these things to look like us, certain like when Travis Kelsey had got the certain haircut, he's trying to look better to appeal to black women. Like it's always stuff like that we call out, but why can't we call out, what is seemingly self hate when it comes to hell with us? Like I understand maintenance, I understand our hair texture, I understand, of course, I understand it is hard to deal with because the heat and certain hairstyles might not last as long. I understand all that, but at the same time, just like how we got struggles with that, other races got struggles with other things. We ain't gotta wear sunscreen, but other races struggle with sunscreen. Other races can't get as thick as us. Maybe they want to get as thick as us. Like every group got its own shortcomings. But I just don't think that we need to just be wearing other people's hair. Like I just wish for a year all black women just go natural. That's what I wish. Just for a year, just to see how it is, How would they like it if they was to just get accustomed to it? Because one thing about them people in Africa, I don't think they be putting weave in their head. They wear their natural hair, you know. And even if they had access to it, I don't think they would do it as much. Now, it is modern African girls that do that, but I'm just talking about our, you know, true roots African people, you know. But man, at the end of the day, bro, black hair is a very, very touchy topic, bro. It's a very sensitive topic. You know, it's something that a lot of men feel like they could call black women out on, but black women just says they don't understand it. You know, they don't understand. You know, we can't put ourselves in their shoes because we just won't get it. But at the end of the day, you know, we black men, we got black hair as well. We wearing our natural hair. You know, we wearing long braids, we wearing dreads, you know, and we gotta deal with the maintenance that come with it. Because a lot of different dudes got different texture hair. Me, I got the texture hair where if I get a hairstyle, if I don't go to sleep with a do-rag, my stuff is gonna be messed up very, very quick compared to some other dudes. Very quick. Like my style maintenance is very quick, but I won't cover this hairstyle up. I wouldn't cover my hair texture up with another hair texture just to be more convenient for the maintenance purposes. That's all I'm saying. Let's continue.
Who paid $400 for what someone called raw Indian hair. I felt the hair. She showed me pictures. It was horrible. I mean, dry, processed. It was no life to it. This is why I went directly to the source myself. When you buy from Roots Hair Academy, you're not just buying hair. You're buying integrity. You're buying longevity. You're buying 5+ years of hair that will outlast anything you ever had on your head. This is the raw experience. Welcome. Shop now.
That girl said buying
To your 300
integrity.
or $400.
Like they really making. Oh my god, this is hair, bro. This is somebody else's hair. You know, like we used to rock horse hair. I think, you know, like man. Now if she did, you know, put their kids through school and all that, because you know they probably in I'm not sure, the Philippines may be a third world country or whatnot. So maybe, you know, they benefit off of this, you know, so it's a mutual benefit. You know, she going out there get a good price. She cutting out the middleman. They getting they dues, and on top of that, she coming back and she's supplying the community who would like to be interested in buying her hair. So everybody is happy. Everybody is happy, but I just think we gotta have some type of one day. We just gotta say, man, let us just rock our own hair, man. Let us rock our own hair. We ain't gotta go get Filipino hair. We ain't gotta get Brazilian hair. We ain't gotta let us be happy with our own African American hair. And I like when some girls wear dreads and they do that. I like when some girls wear the Amber Rose thing if they choose to and do that. And even if they wear dreads like Haley and Chloe Bailey, they sometimes still wear wigs and weaves and all that type of stuff. But I want to know what y'all think in the comment section below. A lot of people are having a lot of mixed feelings about this. Black hair is going to always be a touchy topic, just like colorism, just like, you know, it's just going to always be a sensitive type of topic to talk about. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Like, is it just time for us to just say, man, we need to just stop doing that and just rock our own hair? Not to mention, hair is pretty expensive when it comes to, you know, upkeep and, you know, girl maintenance. And, you know, when it comes to a girl going, you know, shopping for themselves and making themselves feel good, like hair is very expensive. And it's most expensive in the black community because we the main ones is spending on our hair, you know. So I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. If y'all feel like she ain't doing anything wrong, she a hustler. It's a supply and demand thing, and you know, she a business owner, and you know, you don't see nothing wrong with it, and go ahead on and let me know down in the comment section why you feel like that, man. There's no right or wrong answer to this. Just let me know your feelings, and you know, I just think we got to start having these conversations. Go ahead on and like the video if you hit the like button if you like the video. If you're not subscribed yet, what you're waiting on. Until next time, I'm out.